I don't know how old I was when I left Sudan in 1987, but that was a long time ago. When I was born, I mine was I was just taught how to be a good farmer when I grew up. That was a lesson that I learned. Nobody brought up education to me. The only education that I was given was, grow up to be a farmer. Until I left Sudan in 1987, went to Ethiopia. The whole village left to Ethiopia. And I spent 11 years in Ethiopia under the United Nations. So that was my first time going to school. So it was kind of like a back and forth. In 1990, we kind of like when Ethiopia and Eritrea. So that fighting, it scattered us back to Sudan, and then we went all the way to the south, and then we end up in the refugee camp again, a place called Ita in Ethiopia. And then in 1991, the same thing the same fighting in Ethiopia again that made Mengistu Haile Mariam to leave his country. So we had to run away because of that fighting again to a place called Nasser. So from Nasser, we went back to Ethiopia again, to Etang, and then from Etang, we went to another camp called Bonga. There in Bonga was the place that, I did my process to come to America. The process to come to the United States started in 1994, and it took me 4 years. And then 1998, I came to Salt Lake City, Utah. I stayed in Utah from 98 to 2008. When I arrived in Utah, there was a high school called Horizonte. That high school, anybody can go to. So when I went there, because I had some certificate from Ethiopia, it didn't take a long time because they gave me some credit. And when I graduated from that high school, I went to Salt Lake Community College, a college like SSC. I got my associate. I have a degree in social work too, from Weber State in northern Utah. When I was in Utah, I worked with youth, aged from 15 to 17, a rehabilitation center. Then from 2008, I moved to San Antonio, Texas. So I stayed in Texas till 2012. I moved here because I have a son here. Don't want to be far away from my son. 2014, I started the call center, and then from there I came here. I started sewing, but I was not a good sewer. Then I transferred to quality, and since then I'm still a team leader quality right now. It was something that came up, and I applied for it. And I'm trying to be a supervisor, a quality supervisor. And my goal is to be a staff in the future. So progress from where I was when I first came here. I didn't know what quality was until the people showed me, they taught me. And the work here is not as tough as the work in the village because we cut trees, prepare the land. We don't have a machine. I make a lot of friends from Cuba, Manuel, Roger, a lot of. Some from Somalia, some from America, from all over. This place is helping a lot of people. A lot of people coming back. They can leave and then come back, but in some places it's not like that. There's no opportunity. Maybe just one time when they let you go, you're not going to be able to come back. But I see a lot of people coming back, maybe 2 to 3 times, because this is the place. Is the opportunity. The opportunity they were given. Peckham opened it is arms for people to come in.